Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ellyn with a Y Goes Live. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited. I have such a great guest and such a great audience with me this evening. My good friend, Chris Haddad, is going to be joining me later in the show. Chris is going to be telling us all about his burgeoning career as a future travel blogger of your dreams. I'm so excited. So I am going to dive right in. Everyone, hello. Thank you so much for joining. Hot topics? No hot topics because we're not thirsty for news this week. I'm not going to go over anything that's not that interesting. So we're going to dive right into the what to watch segment of the show. So what to watch. My what to watch is, in honor of Halloween and spooky season, A Discovery of Witches. It has Teresa Palmer and Matthew Goode along with some other pretty notable faces. And if you guys know me and you know the show, I love Matthew Goode, like with all my heart. He was like the original Noah Santonio crush from Chasing Liberty. So it's this show, it's basically like, it's like witches and like vampires and demons. Bear with me because I'm not usually one to promote that. Like I'm not like a Buffy or like a vampire show person, but it's really, really good. It's like mashed up with historical. Oh my God, this is such a trend. Every single show I've talked about in the last like 3 weeks is about like history mashed up with like a love story. And that's like the perfect remedy for me and a good show. So Discovery of Witches, it's about this woman who doesn't know that she's a witch and what happens when she realizes that magical creatures walk among us and they're as hot as Matthew Goode. And what happens? She is like a historian as well. So, and how the history of witches kind of like is layered over all of like, you know, human history. It's actually really fascinating and a pretty interesting historical walk down memory lane. So if you're interested in that, there's also a book series. The second season is going to be coming out in the winter January time, so you've got plenty of time to binge it. I'm sad to say that it is on like Sundance Now, which is like, if you've never heard of it, it's not really famous or a streaming site or anything. I saw it because it was being advertised on the side of my Roku. Does anyone have a Roku? Like on the side they do like little like fake ads.
Yes.
Good for them, get that monetization. But they do like promote shows, and that's how I found out about A Discovery of Witches. It's really good. I like it, and it's a whole book series. So if you're interested in it, you should go give it a read because it's a fast read too. Not fast, like it's really, really long, but you just get wrapped up in it. So that is my what to watch, Discovery of Witches, which means we're moving into my food for thought segment this week, which, if anyone saw me going off on Instagram today, it's about Kris Jenner. So she's going to be speaking at a New York Times panel, and I'm all for it, okay? I am so sick and tired of people KardaSHAMing me and telling me that they are a joke or that they are, you know, I don't know, like they don't like the way that they dress or they're famous for nothing or, you know, that they're exploitive. Like, okay, I'm going to take you through my point of view on the Kardashians. First of all, I love watching the Kardashians, the show, because while you may not like the way it all shows on the show, like the way that they look, the way they dress, and all the like expensive, extravagant things that they do, at the core of it, they're a family who sticks together and they have a lot of really good family values, beautiful family traditions around the holidays, and they have cousins and family members that are all together all the time. I grew up in a very, very big family where we were together all the time, and it's really fun. It's fun to be around your family like that and like going on family vacations together and having holiday traditions that are just like set in stone. So that's the first thing. I think it's a good show with family traditions and values, although I do get into arguments about that with my dad. But I think it's good. Second of all, what I think is really interesting is that a lot of people are like wanting to tear the Kardashians down and tear Kris Jenner down, but for me, it's like, for women, why would we want to tear down other women? Like, if you were able to get your seat at the table, if you were able to command a room, a boardroom, and you're able to get your executive producer credits on a television and a network television show, like making millions of dollars, millions of side businesses, the hustle is so real. Why, as another woman, would I tear you down? The only excuse I can think of that people tear other people down is that they're unhappy in their own lives. So because this is a one-way communication tool, I'm assuming that everyone that tears down the Kardashians are just not happy with themselves.
Amen.
You know, why do you have to tear down other people? Like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Like, don't rain on anyone else's parade, and don't be salty about someone else's success because you don't have that. You should be celebrating them. And I would just also like to point out that the faces of millionaires, multi-billionaires, and billionaires have totally changed. Kylie Jenner, well, her face has totally changed too. Like, they have changed what a millionaire looks like now. So if you are a young girl coming up with a passion for makeup, and you know, you don't know that there's a future for you, like back in the day, like when I was growing up, but there is now. Like, you can see Kylie Jenner as like a mogul. Whatever anybody has to say about it, it's like, why tear people down who are successful? If they're capitalizing on the real business opportunities that exist in our marketplace today, like, no shame in that hustle. You know, as Beyonce said, the Queen said, I can't believe I'm using a Beyonce lyric to like justify Kardashian behavior, but I feel like Beyonce would not be happy with me. But like, always stay gracious. Best revenge is your paper, okay? And they are laughing at everyone who's like talking shit about them. They're laughing all their way to the bank. So I'm done being Kardashian shamed. I think that they're a great example of an American business gone well and gone right, and they capitalize and they know PR. Like, no wonder it's called Jenner Communications? Like, that's her company. Communications. Oh, I love it. So that's my food for thought. Everyone jump off of the Kardashians, leave them alone. And if you want to send me tickets to this New York Times talk with Kris Jenner, I will go. See, I'm like doing exactly what the Kardashians do. This is like a social platform. We engage, we exchange, #ad. Like, it's all good. Where's my sugar bear hair ad? I can never remember to take vitamins. That's not something that I should advertise. So that is the food for thought this week. Hopefully not too many people are offended. And that means I'm moving into the guest portion of my show. So Chris Haddad, please join me. Yes, a quick little brush of the hair. Join me on camera. Yes.
Hello.
Hi, doll.
Hi, everybody.
Hey. I'm so excited that you're here.
Thank you for having me, Ellyn.
Yes. So everyone, you can go give Chris a follow after the show.
Yes,
you
please
can
do.
Give him a follow at CW Haddad, HADDAD, and I'll put
Double
the graphic.
GAG.
Oh, look at you.
Yes.
Branding. Just like the Kardashians. So Chris, I always like to start my interviews with, how do we know each other?
Oh, so Ellyn, we go way back. My best friend forever, sister for life, Leanne, was your little in college.
Yes.
So I remember my first visit to the University of Hartford, where I was your, I believe, homecoming date, a homecoming? Or
Oh my God.
Formal, that's right.
Oh my God.
Yes, I remember that, and I met you that day in the parking lot. Your silver BMW. I worked on the BMW account in advertising, so shout out.
Oh my God.
Yes, I remember.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Wait, that's so wild. Oh my God, you saw my car. So that must have been senior year.
So there's been many years. I mean, it's almost 10 years.
Yeah, we've known each other for a really long time.
Very long time.
Wow. Oh my gosh, so sweet. So okay, so I wanted to have Chris on the show, and Chris was like, well, what are we going to talk about? And so I thought I would use this opportunity to launch your travel blogger career.
I am so aligned with that, by the way.
So for those of you who don't know, Chris loves to travel.
Yes, I adore traveling. I mean,
yeah,
it's fabulous.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk to you. So if you go on his account, you're going to see like stunning photos from all of his travels, really good curated Instagram stories from your trips.
Oh.
You know, the highlights mean
Thank
a
you.
lot when it's a travel blogger, because you can quickly jump to that trip. So are you a travel blogger? Is that what's happening?
Well, now that you've planted the seed in my head, I have to admit, like, I really think that this is my new career. Like, when I'm on trips, I often think, like, is it too much? Am I overdoing it with the content? Like, but as we said earlier, like, my phone becomes, my phone is always my right hand, but specifically when I'm traveling, I just, like, I need to have my phone and take photos and edit, and that's part of the fun for me. That's, like, one of my favorite reasons of going on vacation, because I can disconnect from work, I'm not checking my email, I'm looking at my photos. What do I have? What can I post? How can I filter it? How can I edit it? And then I'm like, is it too much? But you're making me feel like it's not enough.
I think it's not enough.
So,
love looking at people's vacation photos when they go to like really beautiful places, or places I've never been. Your most recent trip recently was to Croatia.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and you've been to Greece, you've been to a lot of really beautiful places. And so part of, becoming a travel blogger is learning about like where you want to go. So I'm curious, like, how do you decide and determine, like, how does that process go for you, where you're going to go next?
Well, it's a little bit of a hybrid situation, so it's a little bit selfish of like, where have I seen other people go that I really want to go, or places, restaurants that I want to eat in other countries or like locations. And then who is the individual or the group of people that would be the most fun in that setting. So like when I think about the Greece trip, for example, like, all the Namos, like Scorpios, all of those like amazing beach clubs are like, I need to go there. I'm dying to go there. I need to take photos there. That was really the inspiration of that trip. And then I'm like, who would be a fun and fabulous group to go with, which was the crew who I went to Greece with. Shout out to Crystal and Matt. Yeah. So I'm like, that's how it comes about. But often once I've planted that seed, it's a spontaneous thing. So for Greece, for example, it was like, we went to a Greek restaurant for dinner in Astoria. And then all of a sudden, by the end of the dinner, we had the trip booked. For Croatia,
it's that fast for you?
It's like I'm thinking about it. I'll talk with a group of people who might be interested, and then it's like, pull the trigger. You can't question it. Once you have your flight booked, you're done. So book the flight and then figure everything else out.
Oh, that's such a good tip, because I'm such a procrastinator when it comes to vacations. Everyone knows I was dying to go to Iceland, and then I'm like the worst, and I just didn't plan it. That is such a smart tip. Like, book your trip, book the flight, and then it's happening. Because
then you can't back out. And then you're all in, and then you're even more committed than... Yeah. Like, because oftentimes I'll get in my head, too, not just about, like, booking trips, but doing, like, anything. Like, if I'm going to go, like, I don't know, walk in Central Park one day, I'm like, oh, I have other things that I should be doing. Yeah. Like, but once you commit to it, like, with one form of, like financial commitment.
Yeah, one big financial commitment.
Yeah,
like, that's happening.
And then make it the best.
So then when you're planning the trip, so you've booked the trip, you've decided on a location, which sounds like it kind of happens based on photo inspiration, but also like food inspiration after dinner. You book the location, and then how do you decide, like, how do you determine and how do you decide, like, where you're staying and all the other cool, fun things that you want to do?
Yeah, so I have to admit, I feel like the accommodations, I mean, not to, like, downplay it. I don't want to stay in a tent, but like I don't.
Unless it's like a glamping
exactly,
trip in
Africa. Yes, absolutely.
Which I want to do.
On my list,
That's on my. I would go. I would
together.
Do that.
Here we go. Let's book a trip.
Oh my god, are we booking a trip?
This is how it works.
Oh my god, guys, we're live booking a trip. I'm like, pause the live. I'm like, we're booking a trip.
So fabulous. As long as you have a good accommodation, Airbnb is always a fantastic option because
I was just shouting them out on the show last week.
Yeah,
they're really accommodating.
You can book a fabulous place with lots of space. I think space is key. That makes you feel like you're living luxuriously. If you have a 3-bedroom condo with 3 friends, you each have your own floor, like you may be paying $180 a night, whereas if you were at a hotel, a suite like that would be $2,000 a night. So like I always recommend and lean into Airbnb because it makes you feel like you have that like luxurious edge without the price tag.
And like, are you really eating in your hotel like that much? You're going to be eating out at restaurants. So it's like, you just need a place to sleep.
Totally. And that encourages you to explore the city more because you're like...
Got to get up and have breakfast somewhere.
Right. And I'm of the mindset, like if I'm at a hotel and there's a spa, well, like, God, I need a facial. So like, I might waste time at a spa. Yeah. But like with an Airbnb, like... there's nothing to do there, so you're gonna go out and explore the city. So.
Oh my god, that's such another great tip. So book your trip the second you think about it, and lean into the Airbnbs and kind of the HomeAways because you're not gonna get like settled into the comfortability of a hotel, and you can save money on the lodging and then go out to eat all the time.
Transfer that money right to shopping and dinners.
Yes. Oh my god, I love that. Oh my god, what other fun tips and tricks do you have for when you travel? How many places have you been? You've been to a ton of places.
Well, more recently has been more of like the adventurous ones like Croatia and Greece and Colombia. I love Colombia. It's like the authentic, Cartagena is the authentic Miami to me. Okay. There's so much color, so many flowers and great restaurants, and everything is so affordable when you're there. So your flight is a little bit expensive, but once you're there, you're like saving money on the days you're traveling, which is nuts.
That's incredible. Oh my god, I really want to go on a trip together.
Well, let's do the safari.
Yes, I am like dying. I really want to go on a safari.
But we have to glamp because
I would do that.
Lions and tigers and bears are not coming for me at night.
No, not for us. Oh my, no thank you.
Well, it is true. I know a couple people who have been on safaris and like they have like lions pawing at their tent.
Oh my god,
really?
That. Right. That's terrifying. Yeah, no, I would not be okay with that. I would be like, glamping. Oh my God. When my friend Jessie came on the show and climbed Kilimanjaro, she was saying that they had like a guy, like a group of men that were like helping them and like carrying their bags and stuff, and that like other people didn't have like quite so much help. And she said it was really like a great element of their like trip is that they did like spring for that, and that they even had like air tanks and stuff because like the oxygen gets like light. So guys, if you want to follow Chris, you should definitely follow him on Instagram. Guys, new element to the show. We're going to play a different game. We're going to play a different game this week than we've ever played before. Woohoo! Inspired by
I'm a little nervous. I must admit.
So inspired by my many wasted hours on TikTok. I spend too much time on TikTok. I love it. So I got this new game. I got it for my family. So everyone from my family that's watching, get excited because we are going to play this at the next family function. It's called IncoHEARent.
Yeah.
You're the guesser.
Okay.
And so I'm going to show you a phrase that sounds, it's more like phonics-y where you have to sound it out. So the phrase is, you're not going to look at the back one, we're not going to play. So the phrase is, okay, so you're going to have to try and say it. If you guys guess it while he's saying it, if you understand what it is, you can comment. Okay?
And just please help me.
Okay, ready?
I'm not good.
So, what do you think this phrase is?
Start if rum tub pot hum. Start if rum tub pot hum. Start.
Do it really fast.
Start if rum tub pot hum.
You have to let the words flow together.
Start if rum tub pot hum. Started from the bottom. Now
Yeah!
Thank you, as told by Amy. I'm not good on the spot. I'm really not.
No, this is really funny. I love this.
Please.
Okay, let's see, guys. It's gonna be. You guys can't see it because it's backwards, but I'm gonna show you.
Pow herk up pool.
You're so close. It's like right there.
Pow herk up pool. Pow herk up pool.
Do it really fast.
Jay-Z.
Pow herk up pool.
Yeah,
Pow
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Pow herk up pool.
What's the clue?
Pow herk up.
Perfect pair. Perfect pair is the clue.
Perfect couple. Oh.
You're close. No, I said
Power
perfect.
couple.
I said perfect pair. You're close. Couple's the one.
Power couple.
Look, everyone's guessing it. They can hear it. They can hear. No, but you're doing a good job because they can hear it. Okay, are you ready? I have to look this one up
This
because I
is
don't know what this
long, you
one's like.
guys.
Oh my God, this is so good. Okay, ready? You guys are gonna know what it is. Go for it.
Cape and cup with hug hard ashins.
Do it fast. Do it fast. Oh wait, is that your Aunt
That's
Susan?
my aunt.
Oh,
Hi,
hi.
Aunt Susan.
Hello.
Cape and cup with hug hard ashians.
Do it fast. Do it
Cape
fast.
and cup with hard. Let me start over. Cape and cup with hug hard ashians.
You know this. Look, everyone's
Cape and
commenting.
cup
You
with-
know this.
Cape and cup with hard ashians.
What does the first word sound like?
Cape and cup.
What is your favorite show?
Cape and cup. Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Oh my God, yes!
That was great. That
Yes.
was great. Oh my God, I love them.
This is so... I love it. You guys picked really, really good ones. Shout out to
That
Leanne
was
and Sarah.
fabulous. Yes, thank
my
you, guys.
co-producers for the episode.
Yay.
These are really good ones for you. I was like, pick ones that he'll like. So
I still didn't get
Oh
them.
look, Chris with a K. That's you.
Ooh.
There you go, Chris Jenner in charge of Jenner
Jenner
Dashian
Communications.
Jenner Communications. So I'll let you go with the one that you got.
Thank
the
you.
best one.
Thank you.
It's such a fun game
Yes.
that I'm not even being told or sponsored to promote it. I think it's so funny and I can't wait to play with more people. I want to host a game night. It'll be so fun. So that means we're moving into the final segment of the show, the Noah Santonio news segment. And you Wait, do you know who Noah Santonio is
Yes.
now that we've talked
Yes.
about it?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever see To All the Boys I Loved Before?
No, I didn't.
Travesty.
Chris
You-
doesn't watch movies.
You don't
I'm not
watch
great
movies?
with movies. I get very impatient.
What?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my God, what do you do when you're on all these long flights?
Well, I actually have watched 1 or 2 movies on a flight recently, but usually I'm just listening to music. Sometimes I'll like Google Naomi Campbell like at the airport. I love that. I'm having an obsession with her right now.
You're just looking
Yeah.
at, you just
So I'll
Google
look at
pictures of
celebrities
her?
walking through the airport. It's inspiration for me once we got off the flight. Like how I want to sashay off the plane.
I love it. I actually
it's
am
a great use of
flying.
time.
I'm flying on Friday, and I like have my airport outfit ready and picked because I like have this idea.
Yes.
And I'm getting off in LAX, so I'm just like,
Oh my God. Wait, I went to LA last week and
yeah?
Meg Ryan was on my flight there and Shiva Safai or something like that from the Housewives of Beverly Hills on the flight back. So
oh my God,
when
really?
When you board, what are you flying?
I don't want to say, it's so bad.
Well,
Alaska Air.
Oh, no, Alaska Air is great. My parents love Alaska
Oh,
Air.
okay.
Yeah, shout out to Alaska Air.
But shout out to Alaska Air. You can sponsor him.
Look at first class when you board because you never know who's sitting. Especially
oh my
on
gosh,
the flight to
yes,
LA.
I love that. Okay.
Sorry.
So, also I'll just remind everyone, Ellyn with a Y goes west. Next week, I will be going live from LA. My friend Alex Marino is going to be joining me. We're going to be going live from her house in LA. So, Ellyn with a Y goes west all next week. I will be on vacation, out of office.
So fun, warm weather.
I'm so excited. Yes, I'm so excited. Palm Springs in LA. Yay. Okay, so back to the Noah Santonio news segment. So, and I'm not going to LA just because I want to see Noah. Because he's taken. Because officially, guys, this is the news. He went to the UNICEF ball gala, whatever it's being called, and he took his now official girlfriend on the red carpet with him, Alexis Ren, Instagram model, whatever. They're together. It's like official. He like really kindly shooed the paparazzi away from her, so I thought that was really sweet in some of the video I saw. Whatever.
Does he have a lot of paparazzi that follow him?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's got like 16 million, 17 million followers on Instagram.
And do you know how they met?
They probably met at like an Instagram influencer house party. Probably at Stassi's house.
She is not
Stassi
pretty.
baby.
Sorry if she sees this, but...
You know what? She looks really beautiful on her Instagram. I think that photo...
Highly edited.
I know there was no editing in that photo. Exactly. It's a Getty image.
Exactly.
I just think that like she looks good within the confines of like Instagram. But then like she went to this thing and maybe she was trying to play it down because she didn't want to seem like too like showy at a like UNICEF ball gala like charity event.
I get that.
Also like how like PR constructed that their first official event together was at like a charity gala. Like they have such a narrative that they're trying to run for him. They don't want him to seem like this like pretty boy LA like hookup guy. Why would you shoo the paparazzi away in his mind? Exactly.
I mean,
he literally was like,
have them.
He was literally like, guys, like, in his mind right now, is that you?
Yes. It's like I literally have twitches at work where I'm like, stop taking my photo.
Oh my God, wait, I do that all the time. Oh my God, whenever I have on sunglasses or a hat, I'm just like, no pictures, no pictures.
You know, well, you gotta
I'll
live it.
go outside with a hat and sunglasses on and like, look like I'm pretending not to be noticed, but in my mind I pretend like I'm being noticed.
Yes.
I'm like, this is what I would wear if I was a celebrity.
Saturday to get coffee, I have glasses on, a hat pulled down. It's like you have to live it to see it come to life.
We would be such good celebrities. With our travel vlogging and our show.
Safari trips.
Yes.
Just wait for the content.
Okay, well, there's definitely going to be a part 2 of this dynamic duo. Chris, I want to say thank you so much for joining me on this show.
Ellyn.
Thank you everyone for watching. This has been such a fun episode. I've literally laughed so hard. I can't imagine what my face looks like when I like open mouth laugh. And everyone knows how I feel about with like lipstick and laughing. Thank you all for watching. You know that this show, the point of it and the purpose is to spread laughter and spread joy and make people feel good because the rest of the world is messy and this can just be a little bit of levity in your life. And I hope that if you see this and it brings you joy, you would spread this to other people and share it with anyone else that just could use a laugh and some smiles. So thanks for watching. Thanks to Chris.
Thank you, Ellyn.
And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Hi everyone, thanks for watching. To subscribe to my channel, click here. And to watch more videos, click here. Be sure to like, comment, and hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload a video.
Sit down, choosing